welcome, welcome. I think we're live. We're live. Are we live? We are live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's official coverage of Asrnz's 2025 GT3 series, ladies and gentlemen. Proudly, obviously, broadcast to you right now, live on the YouTubes and sponsored by Race Command. Also, 10 round series. This is round one. We are at Watkins Glen for the 2025 GT series from Asrnz, GT2s and GT3s, all on the go at the same time. I'm Davo. Right by my side, as usual, J-Man. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, good to be here, Davo. Welcome aboard, viewers. Great to be back for another series. And as you mentioned, GT series. So combination this season, 10 rounds of GT2s and GT3s, and some big names in the field too. And dynamically is going to be a really cool mix-up. Plenty to play for. Obviously, the three categories are in order here as far as the Pro-Am, and Am. And I think that's where the dynamics are going to come into this series in respect of got some high caliber drivers driving both classes, GT2s and 3s. So looking forward to this one. And obviously, first cab off the rank, you mentioned Watkins Glen.
And
kicking it off with the super sprint round. So obviously tonight.
Unpack that. What do we got?
Yeah,
Super sprint. What is super sprint?
Okay, some changes. So what we got is Q1, an 8-minute qualifying. It's a 1 lap and done qualifying system. So purely they get a sight lap, and then one fly is going to be particularly hard for the drivers to get some tyre temps, especially the GT2 drivers. And it's also going to be particularly hard for you and I to keep up with the totems because it's going to be pretty busy, pretty quick.
Thank you, Asrnz.
So next thing that will come up will be the fact that we did get a slight increase to compensate for the GT2s. I think it's going to be a much more playable field with the addition of an extra set of tyres for this round. So we will see 3 sets of tyres. No CPS required for the super sprint round. So it's absolutely 20 minutes times 3 dashes. Obviously, we will have the 3 1-lap dash qualifyings at play here, and skin packs are enabled. So plenty going on there.
Yes, which brings us, or me, to the next subject. Once again, MATCHFIT Entertainment will be giving away a prize, ladies and gentlemen, for the best custom skinned car in the field. Again, this series at Asrnz for their GT3 series, we've done it for the last couple of series. Boys love it, we love it, but chosen by you and myself, J-Man, at the end of the day. So we're not going to announce it tonight, ladies and gentlemen, are we, J-Man?
No, but by all means, jump in the chat, and if you pick up from the camera angles that there's a particular skin you like, you can try and sway us. There's nothing wrong with that.
Look, we're up for bribes.
Okay. Yeah, 100%. But hey, look, some great artwork out there, and another fantastic job by a farmer, aka Steve Walton, to package this thing up correctly. And
of course,
a lot of work behind the scenes. So big shout out to the team, yourself, and the rest of the team at Asrnz, Davo, for all the constructive stuff that's going on in the background.
Absolutely.
Only just under a minute and a half, and they will go out for that. So we've got to be ready for that.
We've got to be ready for that. But yes, stand by, viewers, because hopefully next round 2, we will have an answer on who is going to win that cash prize for the best custom skin in the field. The skin pack will be updated because I think they've got a few late entries, to be honest. So we're just waiting for that. Few updates as these guys, well, clearly choosing the right vehicle for the series, being a GT series with GT2s and GT3s. Oh, there's so much going on in the background. But like J-Man said, mate, 30 seconds nearly to go here before they go out for the first qualifying round 1, ladies and gentlemen, here at Watkins Glen. And look, after the shakedown, like during the shakedown, we were talking about this. On paper, this series looks frigging epic, J-Man, and it's shaping up to be so. I'm really excited about this one. Definitely excited about this.
Yeah, look, we've got I think we've got sort of certainly 2 or 3 apologies in for tonight. Some guys not here at the moment. I'm sure they'll make it for round 2, but 20 on the grid as we speak. So it's a good showing for round 1, and I'll get a count at some point shortly on the balance that we do have out there, GD3s versus GD2s. But look at this. Look at the trio that's just leaving pit lane right now. You've got Steve Rees, Maddie, and you've also got Wally Baker, and no mucking around. They are just flat chat into it. And like,
yep, immediately.
Yeah, expect the brake ducts to be slightly closed for this one. Obviously, a one and done situation. So creating the space and obviously creating the brake, the tyre temp, and the mental capacity to go out and fire something. I don't know. What are we talking? Somewhere in the 44s.
What have they got? One lap, J-Man? Pretty much.
One and done. And, you know, look, there's going to be cars that are going to leave it a little late because there is 8 minutes. So there's going to be cars that are going to leave it a little bit later, try and find their space, and hopefully they don't obstruct anybody else's run. And obviously the rules are at play. I'm sure they'll all be briefed on the requirement.
No doubt. We did have a fairly healthy driver briefing break there as we did our intro, J-Man. So, here we go. Look, these guys will definitely be searching for a little bit of a space in the field, but that doesn't stop somebody sitting in the pits maybe coming out a little bit late and just upsetting that apple cart. So a few people still in the pits. Who we got? Kenny Simpson, Geordie Moss, Perko,
Joe. Yep.
Joe.
And Steve Rees about to cross the line with Maddie close in tow to start their first flying lap. So we do have one about to leave the lane. I don't know who that was, but should be okay. Okay, so Steve Rees well on the way as he comes up the big back straight, heading up between turn 4 and 5, which is the inner and outer loop. Really, really cool piece of racetrack and something that I recorded. So the GD3's the highest speed I caught on my own speed track because Watkins Glen don't have the budget for one. It's around 266 to 267 k an hour for the GD3s. However, we've got some GD2s that are knocking on 275 k an hour. So big speed difference up the back straight, heading into the inner and outer loop. And then obviously they'll make some good speed again when they come out of turn 11, heading down to the 90, which is turn 1.
Yeah, absolutely. And Rees, just notably in the big bad Boatley, their massive car. Big budget from that outfit there, but not a big enough budget to pay the bloody broadcasters to get their skin on the camera tonight. So you'll have to wait.
One of us has got it. I can.
We'll have to wait for next week.
It is a Jack Daniels car.
so nice work with Steve Rees. Matty T as well, just rounding that final corner, but Steve Rees clearly at the top of his game, smashes it out. Here we go. Matty
144.2.
Very nice, very nice.
And this is the unique situation, no chance to improve. And look at this, Kenny Simpson leaving it really, really late to come out. 4 minutes left to go. He will get it done. But Ops there, and Webley, a 44
Webley
on the button, dead zero.
Wow.
So, interesting. So that's Webley over Maddie, over Steve Rees, over Wazza. Wally Baker, Enright pops it in there, P5 provisionally. Still got the likes of Foddo kind of come and bank a time. He left it a little bit later. He's about to come around the final turn and bank his lap. What has he got? He looked good in practice. So Foddo goes 44.580 into P4. Also just had Nev Shields, I believe, pop it into P7. So start to see some of the GD2 drivers come fight. Steve Melling pops it into P7, pips a GD3 of Nev Shields to go inside the 10.
Very nice, very nice. We've got Brimblecombe coming around, I think, in one of the GT2 Audis there.
Yep.
J-Man.
Danny Kim hot. Goes up to P6.
And then we have
Sean Brimblecombe. Yeah, it's a good lap.
Mossy in one of the GT2 cars as well. Actually, just...
It is Jark's fall.
Where is Jark's? Where is Jark's? Let's
Okay, he's just on his outlap. He is just started his outlap.
I think Mossy's on his outlap, or well, on his flyer now as well, or on his outlap. So both of those guys, are they both in KTMs? I think they are. So, oh no, Jark's in the Audi.
Jark's in the Audi. Mossy's in the KTM. Might be the lonely KTM too at best.
I think it is. I think it is. Without looking at the sign-ups. So, Geordie Moss out in the bright green. Well, we won't miss that one. Bright green KTM, unless he's in the grass. So, provisionally, we've got Webley, Matty, Rees, Fuddido, Baker in 5th, Brimblecombe in 6th, Nash, Kim, Enright, and Melling. All back in the pits, done their flying lap. Melling rounding out the top 10. Below that, we've got Shields, Turner, McDonald running 13th, Green, Grimmer in 15th, waiting on a couple of late comers, Jacques being one of them.
Still got it.
And Mossy out, still out as well. Oh, Mossy across the line.
Moss goes to P12.
P12.
So it'll be all about what Jarks and Simpson
can do.
Jarks
and Simpson. Where's Simpson on track?
He's currently P18.
So Jarks coming around the final corner in the Audi GT2 car. Look at that thing. Big
feathering
snorkel.
The throttle out of turn 11. And he goes up to P6. That's Pips Brimblecombe. So we knew there was going to be a battle between the 227 and the 7 car.
That's quick. Perko, where's Perko here? Coming around the second of the final corner. GT3 car here, the BMW. Out of the final corner, across the line.
Where does he land?
What's this guy? 12.
Goes P12, separates
P12,
Melling and
awesome.
Shields.
Nearly won the GT4 series. Here we go, Simo here, Simpson, Kenny Simpson. Across the line,
Simo
15.
goes P15, yep. So good qualifying there. I think that is it. That's all she wrote. So well done. Brandon Webley takes the first pole for the season in the GD3 Mustang. So well and truly familiar with that car as Brandon. And then has another Mustang of Maddie right behind him. So the Mustang's looking strong with low 44s. But Steve Rees, Shane Fodderdo, Ollie Baker doing a very good job. But for me, Damian Jones, a super good job. 1.6 seconds off of the top spot in the GD2 class. So very, very cool. We'll be backing that up with a 20-minute sprint race. First of 3 coming your way shortly.
Yeah, first of 3 sprint races here tonight. It will be quick fire stuff. We will look, I suppose we've got a couple of minutes here. Look, we have got another MatchFit giveaway, J-Man. I've just got to throw this out there. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, for the viewers, this is another MatchFit, little MatchFit Entertainment, little competition for you guys to try and win a quick $100. Quick $100, quick $100 Davo dollars here by completing this little puzzle here, our little MatchFit crossword. Question 1, we'll fill in the boxes for question 1. I'm not going to go into too much detail. It's clearly a crossword, guys. Question 1 will be announced sometime through the stream tonight. And all we want you to do, type it up, save it up. It's a bit of a bingo card. As we progress through the series, put it all together. If you can finish it, you'll win $100. But there we go, guys. You will hear the first question during the stream over the next 3 races. And start putting that puzzle together. You have the chance to win $100. And, oh, look, who knows? We might throw a few shirts out there sometime through the series as well. The boys in the cars are going to win $50 for the best painted car. But you, the viewers, should also win something. So, look, stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Who
hit
doesn't love a good crossy, mate?
Mate,
Good
crossword.
stuff.
Yeah, a little bit of Wordle. Hey? While you're watching the stream as well.
Yep.
Keep the brain functioning. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hit the like, hit the subscribe, support the channel, and just watch this race. Watkins Glen, GT2s, GT3 mix. This is going to be epic, J-Man. I cannot wait for this. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah, fantastic. Good looking field. Ended up being 21. So we did end up with 21 on the grid, which is a very, very good effort. Like I said, we've got a couple of apologies for tonight. Got a couple away. So looking good. And like I said, stacked field, Webley and Maddie. It's going to be a great battle. We saw the pace that Maddie had at the shakedown as well. So looking forward to seeing how that battle shapes up. And no doubt Reese and Florido are going to be right there. So Wally Baker, off the back of a great performance that he had, I think he had a podium on Monday night in his endeavours as another community.
So. Yep.
That's really, really cool. And,
yeah, nice. Got some pace. He's got a bit of new kit, J-Man, I think, that man.
Got a new kit, bit of form, mate. He's in a purple patch, so that's really cool. As the drivers just take off for this formation lap. So, look for the GT3 drivers to probably try and generate a fair bit of tyre, Tim. And maybe the GT2 drivers to try and just preserve a bit of tyre. That is the conversation that's been had pre-season. Obviously, introduction of another set of tyres for the GT2s is going to go a long way to seeing them be able to get through what is effectively a pretty tough night otherwise. Obviously, they've all taken a bite out of the 3 sets of tyres. No pit stops required, as per mentioned at the start of the broadcast. So a legit 3 qualifying single lap dashes and 3 races. So they're going to make 3 sets of tyres, do 3 qualifyings and 3 race runs. However, like I mentioned, only a 1 lap and dash done. They're not biting too much out of these tyres.
No, not too much damage done. But it does add up, doesn't it, J-Man? Just that edge that's taken off that tyre in that qualifying session. Yeah,
and if you have a whoopsie on your hot lap, obviously it's going to cost you, grid position, but it's also going to cost you in tyre wear. And I heard Sean Bribblecombe, who is out there in the GT2 Audi, saying that potential for graining on the fronts of that Audi. So we often reference it looks a little bit like a speedboat. It's got a very, very staunch stance to it.
Yeah,
really
nose up, big snorkel in the back of it. It's like a freaking drag boat. So interesting stance, and obviously, with such a high nose, just the way the stance of it, you'd think it would be a little bit difficult to turn in. Hence the graining on the front tyres. So little bit of insight there already, ladies and gentlemen, on how little things like that can make a difference.
Yeah. Back by turn 11, Davo. Give us a second.
So, relatively short lap here at Watkins. The boys rolling around for their formation lap. Boys and girls, should I say, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you to all the ladies and gentlemen and the boys and girls joining us here again tonight, live streaming what is Asrnz's 2025 GT Series. MATCHFIT on the cams and on the mics again, Race Command handling all the server side of things. Super smooth stuff as always.
Was that Davo? Was that the cans or the cams?
Both.
nuts.
but don't touch the nuts. Remember, 10 rounds, GT2s, GT3s, first round. We're smashing it out. We got competitions. We're going to give stuff away again, ladies and gentlemen. So get involved, stay tuned, hit the like button, hit the subscribe. If you've already hit the subscribe button, you're friggin' legends. Thank you so much for the support. And continue to watch, because we are going to start the quiz this stream tonight. Round 1 here in Asrnz's 2025 GT Series. So the viewers have a chance to win a quick 100 Davo dollars. The boys are just about to go green. Purely, Matty T, Reese, Frodo, Baker, Sharks, Brimblecombe, Nash, Kim and Enright. Top 10.
Good launch from Brimblecombe. That Audi really got some punch off the start.
Oh, absolutely. Webley out. Matty having to defend a little bit for Reese. Brimblecombe up on Frodo.
Oh, we got one in the wall. I believe that was, I think potentially that was the Tim Nash car, the Ferrari, into the wall early.
Out already.
2.
We've got trouble. We've got Shields.
Okay.
Is that Shields? Shields and Melling going at it, J-Man, side by side up to the chicane, as was Simpson and Moss and freaking McDonald and Turner. So there's plenty going on halfway through the field.
Great start for Brimblecombe, up to P3. So he's going to use all the tyre he can early, because we've heard the dig in the GT2s is massive. And he's going to make bank in these first 3 laps. We've heard that it's about 5 laps and then the dig starts kicking in. So already made the move.
Yeah,
Here's Brimblecombe on Frodo, and he's up into P3, and they won't touch him down the straight here. They're about 8 to 9 kilometres now. You can just see the margin. He's stretched down there, heading down into the boot.
So
actually into the heel now.
Yeah, jumping on that pretty quickly. It will catch up eventually to him. But yeah, look, and this is what will make this series pretty spectacular. Spectacular, should I say? Spit it out, Davo. Because look, horses for courses. Some of these cars are going to be awesome on certain tracks, and not so on others. And look at the Giga racing car of Frodo all over the back of that Audi, out of the corner. Rees down the inside. On Frodo in one.
Super close. Who's going to win this drag race? Rees has got the inside line.
But he's on the outside for the left, J-Man.
Yep. So Shane wins that battle intimately. Covers really quickly. Nice piece of driving there as they head out of the S's there, and defends the inside straight away. Rees will look to try and see if he can go big and sweep around the outside. Thinks better of it. Grabs the middle pedal. Just dabs the brake. Tucks in behind Shane Frodo. All the meantime, this is working in the favour at the moment of the GT2 car of Sean Brimblecombe. Aaron Enright, Damien Jones. Another great battle. GT2 Audi versus a GT3 Mustang.
Yeah, just picking up on a replay of that, J-Man. Change of positions up towards the bus stop there in the last 15 seconds. So these guys at it immediately. We've got Green and also Grimmer changing positions there early as well. Where are they on track there? Oh, actually running through that very banked right-hander after the bus stop there. Grimmer getting out of that and letting Greenie go. So plenty going on. Lap 3, I think we are on, J-Man, and we knew it. We knew this was going to be hot, and we knew it was going to start very early.
Greenie and Uncle Joe down the inside at the heel, and I think that is Ethan Pino as well down there, made the move on Phil Turner. So Turner had a bad run coming up out of the boot down to the heel and got pipped by 3.
Oh, that's looking busy.
That one piece of racetrack.
That is busy. Pino.
Oh, move there, Rees.
We hope we're pronouncing that right. And Perkins Enright as well. So Perko past Enright and Rees past Frodo. We'll get back and see if we can pick up a bit of a replay of that one. Here we go. Rees up the inside. Makes it stick this time, J-Man. We saw them side by side the lap before.
don't blink too, because we've got a Mustang of Aaron Enright battling with Nev Shields. So the Nelson Marine car.
Oh, look
got the job done.
and Perko just sitting in front there. Looked like he made a mistake. Out of one, really compromises you run up the hill there and up to the bus stop.
Yeah, it's all going on.
Well, and look, Shields right there in the Aston.
Yeah, Damien Jones in a spirited battle with Danny Kim and Wally Baker. And I'll tell you what, they nearly went 3 wide down into the bus stop. And they can't afford to muck around, because that is Perko, Nev Shields and Aaron Enright all coming in tow. So Damien Jones doing a good job, but Brimblecombe still holding down P3 over Steve Rees and Shane Fodder. Are they playing the long game here? It is only a 20-minute sprint. We're already 5 minutes into this thing. And like I mentioned, talk of the town is about lap 5, the tyre dig starts to fall away, so they're going to wait this one out. And in the meantime, 4 seconds is the margin for Maddie and Brandon Webley. They have checked out.
They have checked out, but they are actually particularly close there too. Who's that just recovering? Hey, Baker.
Baker's had a blue.
He's had a bit of a brain fart there, coming out of the boot, out onto the main circuit here. Very awkward little bit of a corner there. You got a little bit of camber, and then when it runs out onto the main corner,
Simpson makes the wall in the final turn.
Really does flatten out. So tough stuff. Nash also very close to McDonald at the moment. Plenty going on. Matty T putting pressure on Webley. The couple of Mustangs here, J-Man.
Well, a lot of pressure there. 0.1. She had a big look into the bus stop chicane that time round, so lots of pressure on. She's right there. Obviously, Webley got it done by about 2 1/4 of a second for the pole, but Maddie's got some good race pace.
Melling past Baker up to the bus stop. Does he make it stick, Melling, across the bloody grass?
Can he gather it up? He does a beautiful job not to make the tyres there.
So I think Wally Baker, I think he got a tag on the wall, so I'd suspect that car's damaged. Looking slow up the hill there. Melling forces the issue with Baker holding the line, and it really did put Melling in an awkward position. Lesson learned.
I don't know, with another big look on Steve Rees. So Steve Rees went from attack to defend in the space of a half a lap. He was attacking Sean Brimblecombe, and then all of a sudden found himself defending down to the heel from Shane Fodderdo, who's still ranging.
So both Fodderdo and Rees in GT3 cars?
Yes, Bentley versus McLaren versus
And
GT2
look at the
Audi.
Bentley. Look at the Bentley on the back of Brimblecombe's car at the moment.
So you
But
can
look at the
see
punch in a straight line. Now, you talked about this earlier, J-Man. GT2 cars,
Yes.
weight reduction.
Starting lap 4, we're already going to be looking at tyre dig, so the rolling speed through the mid phase of the corner, those GT3s with all their aero package and a slightly better tyre are going to really start to monster Sean. But Sean up here, he will just make a bit more margin again. He'll give himself some reprieve here, heading up to the bus stop chicane, the inner and outer loop. He'll be good, but they'll catch back up as they head down into the boot. And who is that? Kenny Simpson. Kenny Simpson, John McDonald, and Timmy Nash engaged in a big battle just a little further back.
Okay, so that
Baker
was...
to the pit.
I think that was Simpson and... Oh, I don't know who else that was. Just getting tangled up in T1 there. Just recovering. That might have been... Oh, shit, I don't know.
He's
Might have
with
been,
Nash
It
and
was
McDonald.
Shields. It was Shields. It was Shields and Simpson got tangled up. Just
Okay,
looking at that
points.
replay there and just trying to regather. Both those guys just trying to get back, find their rhythm, find their place on the track there. There goes Simpson past McDonald.
Past McDonald.
In the Maserati, struggling. Nash wants to take
John
advantage of that as well.
McDonald on the inside line.
No, that's Nash going around the outside, brother.
Yeah, that's what I said. John McDonald held the inside. He'll have the drive up, he'll have the horsepower, but he won't have the brakes or the turn. Rees, Fodderdo still on Brimblecombe. How long does this go on? We're heading down. We've got 11 1/4 minutes to go. Starting to look, and this is inviting Shane Fodderdo. Gets the run. Shane Fodderdo got good drive that time. And he'll have the luxury of the draft of that super quick Audi. But Brimblecombe fires it down there. Oh, the slightest of touch. That is super tight, Davo. Once again, pulls a half a dozen car lengths up the back straight, Davo. He's just playing with these boys at the moment. Good to see Kenny Simpson in the 68 CQ Steel Industries car make it inside the 10, Davo, as well. He's progressed beautifully this race, approaching the halfway mark.
Yeah, nice work from Simpson.
I don't know, gets Rees, and is he going to grab Brimblecombe as well? He got the drive, he got the run. Heading into the boot as they head down now. He's going to have the tyre. He's got up the inside of Brimblecombe.
Yeah, contact between Rees and Brimblecombe there. Going down into the boot there, so yeah, Fotado, look, just the recovering Rees was vulnerable clearly to Shane sneaking past there. So as these guys fight it out, Brimblecombe will be just thinking, yeah, baby, you guys just work it out at the back there. Who wants to have a crack first? Yeah. So clearly.
Interesting, Davo. Damien Jones, aka the 227 car, Jarkus and Enright. Jarkus and Danny Kim, not far off the back of that.
Well, they're going to get closer. It's Fotado and Rees fighting it out. Brimblecombe's just like, yeah, boys, you go for it. You just sort it out between yourselves. The two GTT3 drivers, hard at it, chasing what is basically the bottom end of the podium there. So looking for that podium position. They're racing for third.
Look at Jarks and Danny Kim. Jarks got the. I thought he did have the run. He got him. Jarks in the GT2 gets around the GT3 Ferrari of Danny Kim up the back straight. Uses all that straight line speed to his advantage.
Smashes it out. Look at that. Easily done. Round and in front and clears the Ferrari easily, J-Man, in the replay. Fotado, Brimblecombe, this trio, 8 minutes to go. This is a battle royale here. Round one, race one for Asrnz's 2025 GT Series, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this.
Sorry, that was Rees. Heavy under the brakes.
That's right.
A little bit of, almost looked like a little bit of contact between Fotado and Rees.
Working hard.
1.4 the margin now, Webley over Matty. You just see the amount of grip the GT3s have got through the middle of the corner already. Brimblecombe doing an absolute mega job here to hold these guys off, and he's just got that luxury every time they get on the loud pedal that he's just got so much straight line ability. But look at the margin Jarks has put on Danny Kim.
But J-Man, these guys are fighting it out behind him. He's actually got that little bit more than just the power of the GT2. Right?
He has.
Because these guys are arguing. The elbows are out. Look at them. Again, we look over the rear wing of Brimblecombe's car, and look at these guys side by side again. Up to the bus stop.
And I tell you what, Tim Nash and Kenny Simpson doing identical carbon copy of what we were watching on screen as well. With
Absolutely.
I don't know.
So plenty going on, ladies and gentlemen.
So fastest lap of the race is a 1:44.0.17. That is Brandon Webley.
Yeah.
So all but mirroring his pole time. So
no surprise.
A little bit
there.
Wide there for Fotado, but he does cut back down.
We will get back over the rear wing of Brimblecombe's car there. Over the rear wing of the Audi, looking back on Shane Fotado's Giga Racing McLaren there. Proudly sporting, I see, J-Man, a massive MATCHFIT logo on the front. So very nice work, Shane Fotado. You have my vote, my friend. But yeah, look at this, and we can see it clearly. multiple times because he's broken the nose of that McLaren well up underneath the ring. The wing. Oh, the Audi. Oh, wow. That will...
It's going to compromise Shane Fodderdo, although he does stay there with him.
That is...
Oh, he gives him a little rough up, gets sideways.
Oh, here we go. All three of them.
Rees the run.
Oh, what about Jarks, though? Oh, Rees is through. Right, Rees is through. So, Jarks, I see a flapping bonnet. Oh, that might be a windscreen wiper actually on Jarks' car. But look at Jarks now. Raging up on the back of Fodderdo. And Fodderdo, is he damaged? Has that hurt him? He's got 5 minutes to run. Like 25% of this race. Super quick fire stuff, J-Man.
Yeah, how's the job that Brimblecomb's doing, though, in this GT2 car? But, oh, look at the lateral grip that Rees just had there. Absolutely run it round the outside.
Let's have a look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Here's the GT2 starting to struggle. Bam. See you later, Steve Rees. Outside on Brimblecombe. Oh, look, does it have enough? I doubt it. The grip. The grip will.
He pulled away from Shane, but didn't get enough on Rees, and he's going to struggle from this point. I think defending was certainly the cue there, as opposed to attacking, because he was holding certainly the GT3 up in the middle of the corner, doing a beautiful job of it too.
Yeah, no, look,
well within his right.
Yeah, good. Got to give it to Brimblecombe and everybody actually out on track here. I think Jarks as well in one of the GT2 cars. Brimblecombe tags the wall. These guys, it is a sliding scale between the GT2s and GT3s here, even with the weight off the GT2. But Watkins, very tyre hungry track, J-Man. A lot of load for a lot of time. So you will see these GT2 cars really shine on other... Oh, they're already shining, really, aren't they?
Look at Jarks. Look at the horsepower. Drives it round the outside.
Again, GT2 car. GT2 car. See you later. Around the outside of Shane Fodderdo.
On his next victim will be the GT2 car of Sean Brimblecombe. Has he looked after the tyre a little better? Has he got something left in the tank? 3.25 minutes left to run. 2.4 seconds is the margin between P1 and P2.
He's pushed hard, J-Man.
He has. Tim Nash and Kenny Simpson still going at it. Kenny's just holding that battle down. This is a really, really good drive from Ken Simpson.
Shields and McDonald, J-Man, as the race winds down. Little under 3 minutes yet to run. Nash and Simpson, like you mentioned. Up out of that very awkward banked right-hander there. Tricky corner. It looks simple when you drive into it. Very difficult to get out of cleanly, as is the corner. The boys here, Fodderdo, Brimblecombe, Jarks, and Rees have just rolled out of. And look at these two GT2 Audis, J-Man. Wow.
Yeah, Brimblecombe a lot cleaner out of turn 11 that time. Didn't touch the wall at all.
Yeah, and Fodderdo, clean set of heels the whole race so far. Look where he is.
Oh, and Fodderdo gets into the back of Rees. This is going to be favourable to Danny Kim.
So Fodderdo into the back of Jarks, yes.
Yep, sorry, into the back of Jarks.
So Jarks getting that thing straight pretty quickly. Kim passed though, J-Man.
Yeah, and that's big because, for Brimblecombe, Jarks was right with him.
Big sigh of relief from Brimblecombe there.
Nash on Simpson once again. He's underneath the wing of the Mustang.
Oh, has the Ferrari got it? Oh, damn, he gets close.
He gets super close.
It's just going to get out of it. It just gets the momentum, doesn't it?
Oh, Kenny Simpson gets an awkward bounce.
Oh, he literally given that away to Nash. Yep. Oh, that's unfortunate.
So,
Shields, McDonald.
KTM doing a good job out there, P9 at the moment as well.
And Shields and McDonald still going at it as we speak. McDonald, let's get over the rear wing of McDonald's car. Check out Nev Shields. Nelson Marine. Remember that name.
Leaders on final lap now.
Leader
Okay.
on the final lap, J-Man.
Yeah,
Already?
3.8 seconds. So
Wow.
it's just broken Matty there. So absolutely maximising the tyres. Everybody in the field, GT3s and GT2s, I feel like absolutely just, these will be a throwaway set for sure. So Jordan Moss, what's the proximity there to Enright? Half a second. Can he get close enough? One more time. This will be the last stab of the. He gets at this. How close can he get to the Mustang up the back straight? He's quite close now. He's going to get the luxury of draft.
I think he's going to need it in the KTM, but this thing will stop. It will turn. It will stop and turn through this bus stop.
Right there.
Gains those few extra car lengths and down through this very hungry right-hander here. Big loads on the front left. Big loads on the front right as they drop into the boot here, J-Man.
Shields, McDonald, that's not done as well with only a half a lap to go.
But that Mustang, man,
corner.
that Mustang is special, isn't it? You know, like handled by the right people, that thing is a quick unit. And as we see, Webley across the line, Matty T not too far behind. We got to get back. Here we go. Steve Rees rounding the final corner.
That is your podium.
1, 2, 3, Webley, Matty, Rees, Brimblecombe holds out. Kim, Jacques, Fodado, who made some mistakes, he'll be kicking himself, for 7th position. Enright in 8th, we were just watching Enright and Moss into the top 10. Well, who would have thought? Timmy Nash in 10th, Kenny Simpson in 11th, McDonald. Geez, how close are these guys? Shields, Perkins, Melling. Wow. So, top 15, very close succession across the line. Here comes Greeny. Here comes Grimmer around the final corner. Glass just working away up through, out of the boot section of the circuit, into the final complex. But J-Man, wow, 20 minutes, quick fire stuff. It seems like bloody 10 minutes when you're calling it. It just goes so friggin' fast. Super.
It didn't take long. So, yeah, very, very good race for me. Brimblecombe, Damian Jones. So, P4 and effectively P6 for the GT2s. But Webley over Matty, over Steve Rees. Fantastic podium. The GT3s rise to the top. Feel like the 7 car, Sean Brimblecombe, had a really great opportunity there. Just couldn't hold out Steve Rees. And then obviously with the contact between Fodado and Damian Jones, it just really made his life a little easier at the back end. And we'll run into a little bit of a 5-minute break here. So we might just grab a minute, just replenish the refreshments and be back shortly.
Oh, intermission. Okay. Cue elevator music right now. Oh, hang on. I've got to click the button, don't I? Okay. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the official coverage of Asrnz's 2025 GT Series. GT Series meaning look, we are going to do GT2s and GT3s all out on track for the whole series, all year, all series here. 10 rounds, GT2s, GT3s. I'm Davo. J-Man right by my side. Mate, what a cracking first race.
Go.
Bloody fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah, rinse and repeat. Let's go.
Ooh.
Let's go again. That will be, that'd be one for the record books. That was an epic race. Great to see these GT2s mixing it throughout the field with the GT3s. Obviously, Brimblecombe, Damien Jones, and then a great battle there with Jordan Moss and
Mate. All the way through the
Steve
field.
Shields as well. Steve Melling in the mix as well. Kenny
Yep.
Simpson with a strong race as well. Him and Timmy Nash. Good to see Timmy Nash back on the grid. Timmy normally comes with a great fan club as well. So
The Nash fan club. Yes,
Yeah.
we do that. We got a few boys that have got their own fan clubs.
Yep.
And look, bring it on, viewers. We love that. Yes, it's all about the viewers and you guys obviously getting entertained not only by what's going out on track, but just the rubbish that J-Man and I spit out to you guys during this race. Hey, look, 2025 ASRN GT Series, proudly brought to you by Race Command and MatchFit Entertainment. Again, ladies and gentlemen, enough of the bullshit. We've got to get down to the nuts and bolts. We are going to watch these guys over the next 10 weeks, smash it out in the GT2s and the GT3s. And while we are doing that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to give stuff away, right? So MatchFit is going to give some stuff to the drivers, that being $50 cash prize to the best painted car. Maybe next week, maybe the week after, whatever. We'll work that out. But to you guys, we are going to give away $100, $100 Davo dollars to one of the viewers that can work out this puzzle. Okay, we haven't given you the first clue, right, for number one, but we will in probably the next 20 minutes. So you can fill out that first part of the puzzle, and we're going to give $100 away to one of the viewers that tunes in for the Asrnz 2025 GT Series over the next few weeks, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned. Watch out for that word, that clue, and
yeah, awesome. So
fill it in.
what's the requirement there, Davo? They just got to type it in once they work it out.
Type it in. Oh, well, look, type it in the chat box. We'll be taking notes. But at the end of the day, like as the weeks move forward, I suspect somebody is going to maybe work it out. So, like, the first person to work out and fill in all the blanks and throw all the numbers and the letters and all the words out there in front of us will win a free. We're just giving away $100 dollars, J-Man. We just need an excuse. We just need an excuse. We got to get to the racing, J-Man. Come on. Enough of this rubbish.
Maddie's first cab off the rink. She got out there first, so good to see the girls representing tonight. Maddie doing a stout job, running P2 in first quali and race. Gave Webley something to think about. So
yes,
Maddie
definitely.
Straight in there with a 43.4. It's a very, very fast time.
Stout.
We saw a 44.0 do the business in Q1, and Maddie stepped it up a notch. 43.462. Super fast time. It is going to be a tough time to beat.
Well, whoever's going to beat it? Webley.
Well, he's going to give it a go. Fodado went in there on a 44.1. Perko in there on a 45.0. He has a better qualifying this one. Webley, 43.7. So he upped his game as well, but not enough.
Not enough. Fodado already across. Provisional third, Perkins, Enright. Also across Nash. Oh, look, the board
Shields
is
with a good time.
changing quickly. You can see this live, ladies and gentlemen, on the leaderboard here, on the totem, on the left-hand side here, as these guys come across the line. Awesome stuff. Rees, where is Rees? Second to final corner. This guy's super hot in race 1. Not as hot as the Mustangs of Webley and Matty T, but still right up there. Where is that car going to land? The big Bentley. Oh, that was his outlap. Okay, just forget about it. Simpson done. Simpson 11th provisional. Melling 14th provisional. McDonald across the line 17th provisional. Back to Rees. Last car on the track.
Firing it down.
2 minutes
through the inner and outer loop.
Look at how hooked up this big black thing is.
Comes down the chute here, turn 6. Critical corner, and then braking and getting this turn 7 down at the toe. Getting the power down out of here is critical. Heaps of banking on the inside line, so they've got to hug the inside and then let the car float out. Get all that power down.
And they just punch it up over the hill.
Up through the boot here, heading down to turn 8, the heel. Big braking phase of the track there, and then he tips it in, makes the apex beautifully, uses every bit of track.
Mate,
now he's about to come up to turn 9.
It looks like a tidy lap. He is hooked up, and he is, oh look, the delta is green, but it's green 000 for my data, J-Man.
Yep. It's a stout lap. He is absolutely ragging this thing.
We don't know how quick this is until he runs across the line. Here we go. Steve Rees, 19th, provisionally
goes P2.
To P2. Bam!
Like Webley
puts a wedge in between the Matty T and Webley relationship there, J-Man. In the Bentley.
Oh, beautifully done.
Mate, look, that car did look that quick last race, and I thought if he didn't get stuck behind Brimblecombe early in the race, I think that car could have run with the Mustangs. I really do. I think that was
absolutely.
on point. So nice work, Steve Rees. Congratulations, second row of the grid in third position. So what do we got there, J-Man?
So Matty and Rees for sharing row 1, Webley Fodado row 2, row 3, Danny Kim, Nev Shields. So another good qualifying there from Shieldsy and Danny Kim. Row 4, Perkins, Enright, good battle, good bit of qualifying there for Perko. Timmy Nash, Short, Brimblecombe. So that is row 5, and that is the first of the GD2. So Brimblecombe holding out the top spot for the GD2s there, and then Jordan Moss, Kenny Simpson share the next row. Row 6, Wally Baker, Damian Jones. So there's your next GD2 car there outside of Brimblecombe and Moss. And then Steve Melling, Darren Green, Phil Turner, McDonald, Payno, and Grimmer take out the final row. So another stacked, qualifying stack field. But I tell you what, it's going to be interesting now to see how this plays out. Matty has the inside line down into 1. We often talk about the outside line at Watkins Glen with that sweeping line and the ability to run a little bit wider through turn 1 through what they call the 90 being favourable. So does Rees try and run it down the outside? It'll all depend on, I guess, where Webley ends up, because Webley will be on the inside by default from row 2. There's got a lot to play out with the start of this race. So 2.5 minutes till we see them drop off the jacks to make a full formation. A little bit to think about looking at that grid.
Yeah, look, and the nerves, they will have nerves. I mean, the guys up the front in the GT2 and I think all, probably everybody, but, particularly the guys up the front that were fighting it out between GT2 and 3 class, i.e. Brimblecombe, Fodado and Rees, will be sort of, thinking about, or maybe quite possibly making some settings changes to their cars to take some advantage. I think I even saw in the chat box, J-Man, who was that piping up? That might have been JC.
Yeah. And then Stewie Aerosmith just piped in saying that the GT3s need to work together.
Yeah. So look, we're talking about Slambo taking a little bit of wing off the car just to try and fight that GT2 pace. So plenty to play for. And we talked about this last week, J-Man. This on paper looks freaking fantastic. We saw it play out in the shakedown the other night at Misano, and we're seeing it now, like in the first round, first bloody race, GT2s, GT3s, mixing it up hardcore, bro. Like, it doesn't get much better than this.
Yeah, and I think like we're going to learn along the way the strengths and weaknesses. We saw that Brimblecomb's car was very, very good out to about lap 7. Damien Jones qualified a few back from him this time around, but he sort of looked like his tyre pressures maybe came on a little bit better later than Brimblecomb's and had the pace to sort of run through and run with him. Obviously, there was battles going on with Fodado and Rees involved in that, but good call there, Stu. I think the idea that Brimblecombe in the first 2 laps could maybe make 4 or 5 places as well on the cards while those tyres are still very, very fresh, and he's got all that advantage with straight line speed. Maybe look to make advantage over Nash, Enright, Perkins and Shields, and then see what he can do from there. So we saw the car really launch off the rolling start particularly well. I did hear him in his stream earlier on the night talking about maybe the potential that thing doesn't launch as well as he would have liked.
as well as he'd like. Oh, well, fair enough.
I beg to differ because it looked very, very good off the start.
It did down at 1 there. So,
and then Geordie Moss from right beside him, basically, or just behind him, will look to maybe try and go with the other GT2 car of Brimblecombe. So that could favour well. Moss did very, very well race 1 in the KTM to come through the field and make some positions. But Kenny Simpson raced incredibly well up till late in that piece. He lost the position to, I think it was, I think he was battling at the time with, I think it was Lee Perkins, maybe. Yeah, I think it was either Perkins or Shields, and he sort of lost that position late in the piece. What am I seeing there? Webley slow out the blocks, was it? Or was that actually Kenny? Kenny was a little bit slow out the blocks. Something going on there.
So, boys and girls, rolling out for the formation lap. This is race 2, round 1, ladies and gentlemen, of the Asrnz 2025 GT Series 10 freaking rounds. Ooh. Mixed series, GT2s, GT3s, proudly brought to you by Race Command, and obviously always broadcast to you live on the internet, on YouTube by MATCHFIT Entertainment. We got look.
Big news from pit lane.
Okay,
and
talk to me.
Webley is gone. Webley's
gone. What?
Yep. So he had an issue at the start of that one, pulled the car over, back to pit lane, thought we may see a pit lane start, but he is gone.
He's right out. Okay,
gone from the grid.
There you go. Rolling that car back into the transporter as we speak. We thought we might have seen some repairs on whatever that issue was, but yeah, look, alas, Brandon Webley out. Well, here we go. Hasn't that changed the dynamic up the front?
Well, it has for pretty much everybody other than Matty, because everybody's been elevated one position, so they're just one spot better off.
Yeah, and I don't know. Not saying, but I think Matty T might just have Steve Rees as a measure here. I think that Mustang might run away and win this race. So, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. From there back, though, epic stuff. 20-minute race. Once again, second of 3 tonight here, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. Oh, look. Oh, is it time? Is it time? Maybe it is time. Keyword for tonight is in the crossword here, ladies and gentlemen. It's for the viewers. No drivers. No drivers, lad. No drivers win here. Only the viewers. Keyword tonight is... Oh.
Well,
there
what
it
is the question?
The keyword question is, what is Davo's favourite fruit? Pipe up, type it in the chat box. Doesn't really matter whether you type it in the chat box or not. You've got to put it together at the end. Link all the clues together. The first person to come up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 all together, linked perfectly, will win the $100. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to go green here for race 2. Matty T, Steve Rees, St. Frodo, Danny Kim, Shields, Perkins, Enright, Nash, Brimblecombe and Moss. Oh, Rees down the outside, straight away. Oh, look at Perkins down the outside of the Ferrari. Is that of Kim?
And Brimblecombe goes straight from P9 straight to P6. We talked about it. The pack is so congested on this opening lap.
Look at this. Look at bloody Kim. Out the back of Kim here.
Moss on...
Wow. This is very tight, guys.
Oh, and that's Perko.
Oh, Mossy's right amongst in there. Perko, Brimblecombe, Shields, Nash, Enright, all amongst it. Lap 1. It's hectic stuff. That is Shieldsy in there.
And that's Baker and Simpson in there as well. A little bit of hip and shoulder.
Oh, whoa, no. Simpson and Baker going at it. That's a recipe for disaster. Webley back, J-Man, in 18th with Turner.
Yeah, good to see Webley back on the grid. He'll come through too. You watch the drive here from the
watch
26 car. Already looking for a move on Payno.
Straight
Down
up,
to the heel.
straight up, no mucking around. 20th to 17th immediately as the leaders start to roll through the final complex of corners here. Look at Rees. Rees will want to just make ground here, won't he? Keep off that wall. Rees in the Bentley. Matty T, second.
Oh, that
And
was
the Mustang.
Brimble came into that final wall once again.
Again, we've seen he do. Well, he didn't really do it until later in the race last race. So, but getting in early, maybe. And how wide was that? Surely a track infringement from Brimblecombe. It's out of 1. And look at that field snaking up through 1. Is Moss vulnerable to Sharks? Look at Sharks in the Audi! They're going to go 3 wide with the Mustang. Is he going to get both of them at once? My God! Oh no! Contact from Moss.
Gathers it up.
Wow.
And look at this. That is 4 GT2 cars in a row. They're all bunched up there now.
Let's see if we can get
Moss,
a little bit of a...
McDonald.
Let's get a group...
Jones.
Let's get a group selfie here, guys. Let's click that.
Is that Webley into Uncle Joe? Sorry, I'll let you carry on with the replay.
Oh, look, back from that already. Man, that was hectic stuff. Jacques McDonald. Melling. These guys, all good buddies. Look at these 3. Look at this trio, J-Man. Man, couple of Maseratis, and I think it's Sharks after a bit of a touch-up.
The Audi, yep.
In the Audi. Now, we know how quick that Audi is. The punch that thing's got in a straight line compared to the Maseratis, so...
Well, on paper, they're about the same up the back straight. They're about 2...
Look. Well, it doesn't show on camera, I'll tell you that. But who's that behind them, though, J-Man?
That's Brandon Webley, and he is coming. And Stewie, well done. Just, typed it up, but well done on the first keyword for the cryptic crossword. So there you have it.
Oh, nice work. Who's that? Stewie. Is that Stu Asrnz? Is it?
It is.
Very nice. Very nice. So, start putting it all together, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, viewers, write it down at home so you can re-quote it.
First of the clues.
Obviously, it will be displayed from next week onward.
Thank you, Stu Asrnz. Yes.
Oh, Moss and Simpson.
It is all on Melling. Melling tucked in behind that, J-Man. What's this? What's this? Oh, there's that Sharks again.
Webley round the outside of Damien Jones.
So that was a little bit of a mistake there from Simpson, running wide. And now, oh, look, Simpson straight on the back.
Straight back on him.
Freaking back of Aussie there.
Hard pressed to do anything down the straight, though.
No mucking around. Who's that tucked in behind? McDonald. Yes.
McDonald.
So quick,
Melling,
smart.
Sorry, Melling, then McDonald. And then you've got Webley and Damien Jones battling it out. So Webley's caught these guys, and this is where it gets tricky because these guys are so fast in a straight line.
Yeah,
He's got to try and work it out. Where's the position? He's got to bide his time. It's only starting lap 3.
Well, hey, look, J-Man, look, count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got a bunch of cars there to navigate. Yeah. He's actually sneaked past already, past Sharks. No mucking around. Sharks.
Look at Jones has a big look down to turn 1,
he
down
does.
to the
He's
90.
just like, oh, okay. But it's not going to be that easy. But, yeah, just the pace of Webley in that GT3 Mustang. Here we go. Watch this up the hill here. Let's just have a quick look at this. Look at the pace. Look how much, the lack of wing that Audi. Oh my God, J-Man.
And that's
how freaking quick did Sharks dispatch Webley there?
Yeah, and also that was Melling and Simpson. And Melling just too much straight line on Kenny Simpson. This is a great battle pack right here. And it's allowing Jordan Moss just to pull away ever so slightly.
And he needs it, doesn't he? Because he is in the KTM. Oh, there's Webley off! Oh, and is that a wing off? No, that is a bit of signage. Let's have a quick look at that. So Webley looking for the outside, gets out the marbles. Oh, a little bit of a slip on the outside ripple strip. Tag on the wall. That car will be damaged, J-Man.
Steve Ree's now got 1.9 seconds over Matty. 80.8 is the margin followed to Matty T, though. So that's closing up. But more importantly, yeah, Nev Shields through on Sean Bribblecombe.
Rees with a good run away from Matty T. I think he needs that. Shane Frodo holding down a solid third position because it is a fairly healthy gap back to what is the first of the Ferraris actually. Well, we got 2 there, 4th and 5th provisionally. Yep. Kim and Nash, both in Ferraris.
Doing a beautiful job.
Shields in 6th, Brimblecombe in 7th. Well, that's no surprise, but yeah, Shieldsy. Oh, look, here we go.
Watch Brimblecombe's run here.
Watch this. Shieldsy tries to cover. Just goes, get over there. Just sneaks through there.
And he could just block through there. Just hold the optimum line. And look at Shields. He's on the brakes. There's nothing he can do.
Straight back on it. Yep.
So Enright not too far behind you too,
that punch in a straight line. Simpson going backwards. I think McDonald and Sharks. Let's see if we can pick up on a replay there. What's going on there?
And Webley already caught to the back of that again.
So that is Simpson just having a little awkward mistake there while he was tucked in behind McDonald. Puts the car wide, the big bad Mustang. Now Webley. Oh, that's Webley just breathing down his neck now.
Oh, he looks so good out of the boot. Heading down to the hill here. He's going to have a big look.
Simpson, ever the gentleman. Oh, does not just open the door for Webley there. No. That surprises me.
So Webley not forcing the issue here. He's just tucked in looking for his opportunity.
Not forcing the issue. How close were they just there?
No, but I feel like he probably had a couple opportunities to really send it down there, but he's just thought better of it. I reckon he'll size Kenny up down to 1 here.
Yeah, and Kenny's smart driver. He knows if he will know if Webley's beside him or not. Here, Webley gets the overlap here. Now this is where the game will change, and Simpson yields.
Opens the steering up a little bit.
Yep.
This will allow Webley.
Just gives it that little bit of space. No surprise. Sharks. McDonald running up the hill. Lightning fast. Look at this. Wow. And we've seen it from Sharks up the hill there.
Yep.
To the bus stop multiple times already tonight over the last 30 minutes. That is Webley behind McDonald already. Look at that. Wow. Very close proximity. Again, it's still this same group of cars. J-Man, they've spread a little bit.
Yep.
Totally slightly, but there's this same group of 5 or 6 cars here. Going at it still. Who's that just up in front? That is Melling. Yes, that's right.
He's trying to chase down Jordan Moss.
Yeah, well, he's probably trying to put some distance between himself and the boys at the back because bloody hell, they're coming and they're coming quick.
Yeah, so now this is Webley starting to work over the back of McDonald. And as each lap goes on, we talked about lap 6, lap 7 was about that dig point for Brimblecombe and a couple of the other GT2 cars last race. So we're at that point now. So can Webley drive around the outside? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. And I think John made that quite easy for him, but he'll set focus now on Damien Jones. And he's been in this position before. Brimblecombe now is trying to round up. He's going to have a run here on Danny Kim. So Brimblecombe moving forward still. No question about the pace. Look at the speed of that Audi around the outside coming up through the S's. Clears Danny Kim well before the bus stop chicane. Gets it done. Goes to P5 now. The GT2 drivers really got a handle on these things. This track's favouring them to a degree here. Impressive stuff, Davo.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, look, and we knew, we expected something special here tonight, and like even before the season at the Shakedown. But look, it is
Shields.
We weren't sure what sort of special it was.
Shields now on Danny Kim. Danny Kim,
look, he's done it. He's done it. He's already done it. Look at that, Shields. Oh, can Kim keep it out the marbles? Who's that behind him? That's Enright. He's like, yeah, I'll take a bit of that. I'm chasing. But yeah, all sorts of special stuff here, J-Man. Look, these guys going at it. Really mixing it up. Even just the GT guys, the GT2 guys.
Watch Webley here. Can he make an outside move?
No, he can't. Can he? What? I doubt. He may as well just rip the rear wing of Shark's car at the moment. That thing is so quick in a straight line. Look at that. Webley tucked up behind it, out of the final corner.
Yeah, watch the run here because Melling's just run wide.
Oh, here we go. It's going to get messy.
Jones looking after the tyres on the GT2.
I reckon Webley's backed out of that. He's just going, no, you guys can have that.
Jones, can he sweep round the outside? I reckon we have a crack here.
It's his signature move all night.
It is.
So far. So, nice work from Sharks. Webley's just like...
Oh, Webley down the inside too.
I'm coming with. Steve-O's like, whoa, you guys are nuts.
Baker, Enright, Danny Kim. That's a good battle now.
Oh, look at Sharks. Look at Sharks. Look at Sharks. Is that Webley trying to go around the outside?
Yeah. Just got that grip. Now he's got sight set on Jordan Moss, and Enright gets Danny Kim. That's side by side. Wally Baker's going to buy into this argument as well.
Oh, Kim running wide again. That's the second lap in a row. He's run wide on the same corner, J-Man. Let's get a replay of that. Just look at this. This is Enright contesting the inside with Kim. Kim's just like, oh, God. He really has nowhere to go. Plenty of overlap from Enright. And then Wally Baker smashing it in there. Let's have a crack.
Okay, 5 3/4 minutes to go.
It's Stu. I think it's only Jarks. Howdy. That's got the
Wally
mental
Baker
top
and
speed.
then Kim here.
Yeah, we've got it. We've got it. We've got it all going on. And he gets it done down into one.
And Webley's caught the back of Jordan Moss, but it'll be diminishing returns as they head up the big back straight. It's the KTM. Only pull a little margin. Webley will get excited coming through the S's, but I don't think he'll be able to make too much of it. Although he's right underneath the wing now.
Watch this.
Pulls out.
Just watch this.
Wow.
Hold my beer.
I did not expect that.
Hold my freaking gin, if you're J-Man. But
And look at Jones now on Moss. So Webley comes from the back of the pack, currently top 10. Got eyes on Danny Kim, 1.2 seconds of margin.
Four,
around.
Mate, nearly. Mate, we got 4.5 minutes to run in this yet.
Yeah. Rees running away with us now, 3.1 seconds of margin. Matty's got 3 seconds over Shane Fodderdo. Timmy Nash, 8.8 seconds back from there. And then Brimblecombe, I reckon he doing a great job in P5. However, I think Shields may come back to him with the next 2 or 3 laps we've got to remain, because the tyre will start hitting that phase where it's going to get into trouble. Damien Jones, Davo, can he put a move on Geordie Moss?
These guys
Webley.
hard at it.
Webley, I reckon he's got something here for Danny Kim. He's already done. Danny just give it away. He said, nah, I've got nothing to fight with. I think there's some front end damage on the Ferrari.
Allows Webley past. And the race continues for the next
Now watch
3
Damien
odd
Jones.
minutes.
Watch Damien Jones here up the straight. You watch him
Let's have a look.
drive
Let's have a
around
look.
the outside of Jordan Moss. Yeah, he floats it out wide. The car happy to run that outside line, and this is his signature.
Oh, it has been all
right.
night so far. Runs that wide line. Bam. Just
There is
smashes
such a
it.
thing as a viewer's curse, JC.
And look at it, how it rides through the bus stop. Really soaks up the bumps too, J-Man. You know how awkward some of those curbs can be at the bus stop. We see the Ferrari. No, it's not the Ferraris. The Mustangs bouncing off them all the time. And then, obviously, into the wall sometimes as well. Webley still having a crack. Webley starting to range up on the back. I think that is Wally Baker. Wally Baker. I think these guys are teammates. See Baker move over.
Yeah, let him go. Let him go. Hey, I tell you, the other one to watch is Nev Shields. 0.7 is the margin to Brimblecombe. I don't reckon it's done yet. 2:37 left on the clock. As Rees crosses the line, tells me that there's going to be 2 more laps to go. And this is where Shields is going to start to shine. The tyre's just going to be a little bit better than the Brimblecombe car.
And looking vulnerable to Shields as well, J-Man.
Yep.
Shields, nice tidy stuff. But look at the pace. We're getting out of the front of Shields'
lap
car
time.
here. And you can
45.8 plays at 45.0, so he's 0.8 of a second faster. That lap round was Nev Shields. I reckon he's coming. I reckon he's got something. If he can hang with them, obviously that Audi's super quick up this phase of the racetrack, but when they get down into the boot, Shields will look good. Oh, was that Brimblecombe very close to the inside wall there? Webley now going around the outside of Enright. Can he make it stick? Mustang on Mustang. Oh, look at this. Kim Baker Jones. Jones in trouble with the tyre now, I think. Loses the spot to Baker. Now got Danny Kim on him. Shields now 0.3, Davo. It's all going off here. What do we got? Webley. Enright still going. Where do you look? Okay, so that's Moss on Danny Kim. Gets the job done. Shields now 0.3. Approaching that phase of the racetrack where he's probably just got a little bit more in the tank. Leader started the last lap. He's only going to have one more shot at this as Nev Shields. Same with Webley. 0.2's the margin. Mustang on Mustang.
Leaders on final lap now.
Hold my beer. Which way's it going to go? Uncle Joe through the pit lane.
Enright has been to the
Pretty solid.
to the John McDonald School of being very hard to pass. So we know he's going to make things difficult. But Webley always super pacey. So here we go. Webley trying to line that. Oh, again.
Oh, he's so close to him.
Enright
just got to defend here.
Can Enright actually make that work? Oh, wow.
He goes straight through, does Webley. Baker's all over the back of Jones, but Shields now 0.2. He's at the phase of the racetrack where he's probably going to be at his best opportunity, and he's right with him, heading down into the boot. He is absolutely right with him. He's got to stay with him. Obviously, Brimblecomb's going to have the advantage up the straight here, but look how close Nev Shields is now. Can he put a move on through 8, 9, or 10, 11? As Steve Rees rounds the final corner to take victory from race 2 by 7 seconds over Matty. Matty got Shane Foddo half a second. What has happened there? Shane looking to go around the outside, and he's going to get it. Last minute is Matty out of fuel.
Seriously.
Gets P2.
Seriously.
Webley gets Enright.
That is
Shields
just mad.
attacking Brimblecombe.
Webley over Enright does not surprise me.
Look at the finish between Brimblecombe and Shieldsy. Super tight.
So,
Good stuff. So that's Rees over Foddo, over Matty.
very,
Shield.
very.
Webley, Enright, Jarks, Baker to take the 10. Sorry, Davo, just catching it on the
No,
fly.
you go, you go.
Good stuff. Welcome aboard, Steve Wilton. And then we see Jordan Moss holds out McDonald over Danny Kim, over Steve Melling, Kenny Simpson, Darren Green, Phil Turner, Lee Perkins, Uncle Joe round out the 90-car field. Mate, absolutely take a bow, Asrnz. What a masterstroke putting these two classes of car together, because at this length of race, these 20s, it's just enough for these GT2s to hang on, but by the skin, really, when you look at that battle that we just saw with Brimblecombe and Shields, there was nothing left in it. Webley with an absolutely outstanding drive back from the back of the grid to go P7. Very, very good drive. Epic stuff. Yeah, who would have thought, Farmer, hey? He thought he was a watermelon guy. He could be. All right, so that is race 2. One and done. Davo, I think maybe a short intermission before Q3 arrives.
Cue elevator music now. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You have joined us once again here for the first round of the Asrnz 2025 GT Series. What is the GT Series, you ask? Ladies and gentlemen, it is ASR trying out something a little bit different, and by God, it is working. It is 10 rounds of GT2s and GT3s pipped against each other. And you have joined us here at MATCHFIT Entertainment, live on the YouTubes, for the first round here at Watkins Glen. Look, let's get some vision up. Look, and I'll stop babbling on. But, of course, you know me. I'm from MATCHFIT. I'm Davo. Right by the side is J-Man. We've just had two cracking races, J-Man. Give me your thoughts, my friend.
Yeah, just absolutely bloody epic. I mean, the car configuration, the track, the race length, the whole lot is just playing itself to be
the whole thing. The whole package is stacked, isn't it?
Just got eyes on Brandon Webley. There's about 3/4 way through.
Okay.
His, and I picked on him because he is effectively the first car out there that's going to post a time. We saw the Q2 drop down deep into the 43s. Obviously,
we did.
43, I think 4, somewhere around there was the margin. So what can Webley do this one?
What can Webley do? What can Webley do? Webley can actually punch some pretty good lap times and then totally disconnect from the server and start from the friggin' pit lane and come back
to
the field and go to 7th. So, look, there is some surprises, ladies and gentlemen. So, stay tuned. Anything could freaking happen here in MATCHFIT Entertainment's coverage of the Asrnz 2025 GT Series. Yes, talk to me, J-Man. Who's that? That is Webley. That is Matty. Across the line as well. Steve Reed's still going through the bus stop. Who is next on the list? I can't see on my data there. Let me scan. 58.
45-4.
It'll be Enright.
33 car. Perko 46-0. Turner 46-9. Where is Steve Reed?
J-Man all over it. He's calling numbers. We'll just keep clicking through cars so everybody gets a bit of airtime. But J-Man flicking up numbers. You know, look, ladies and gentlemen, you can see him on the totem there. The leaderboard changes extremely quickly through any qualifying, but particularly in such a short qualifying. These guys are getting one lap. Oh, as we just see Jordan Moss come out of the final corner. A little bit of a tag on the wall in the back of the KTM. But, yeah, these guys, one out lap and one flyer. And that is, who was that? That was, I think, Sharks. Sharks in behind as well in the top 10. Where is Rees? Rees across the line in 12th. J-Man, no, that is his outlap, so he's going again. McDonald, not sure. We've got Kenny Simpson in behind McDonald, so we will let you carry on with that as we start to talk about keywords. We've already fired the first one off for tonight. This is a little bit of a crossword for you guys over the duration of the series. 10 keywords over the duration of the series. We will give the clues each night on the stream over the next 10 weeks. Work it out. If you guys work it out, oh, fucking my brain is mush already, but just looking at that. You guys work it out. Fire it out there. Somebody, one of the viewers is going to win $100. That's it, straight up. What else is getting given away by MATCHFIT Entertainment? $50 cash prize to the best custom skin in the series. And my God, there is plenty, and they're looking awesome. We are at round 1. We are at Watkins Glen. We are broadcasting to you live here at MatchFit Entertainment, the Asrnz 2025 GT Series, proudly brought to you by Race Command and ourselves. First of the 10 rounds. J-Man, it has been awesome night so far tonight.
Yeah, 100%. A great qualifying from Steve Melling, P7, provisionally. Brimblecombe still to complete the lap to show us where he puts his GD2. In the interim, Steve Rees goes P3, knocks Fodado down a spot with a 43.855. So realistically, just waiting on the last couple of cars, Kenny Simpson and Sean Brimblecombe. And Brimblecombe only got a couple of corners to navigate, but Melling there out qualifying the likes of Moss, McDonald, Jarks, to name a few. So very, very good qualifying there. But where is Brimblecombe for? We're about to find out. Can he go deep into the five?
Here we go, rounding the final corner. Nice clean run, well off the wall from Brimblecombe that time around. And look at that, J-Man. Wow. Sixth position. And it's not even provisional. It's pretty well it, because I don't think there's anybody out of the street. Oh, it's only Simpson. Simpson, here we go, across the line. 10th. Very nice from Kenny, just popping himself. Good on you, Simo. Putting the CQ Steel car, Industries car, up in the top 10. Awesome stuff from Kenny Simpson, J-Man. One more race to go here after that qualifying. And look, the racing has been friggin' epic all night. So I suspect last race, it's going to be awesome as usual.
Yep, and look, once again, great to see a couple of cars, P6 and also P9. So it's a couple of GD2s inside the 10 in qualifying. So it really does show.
Very nice. Yep.
If you're going to come and get amongst that, you got an equal chance at these things. For both classes. Obviously, different tracks are going to favour different manufacturers. But, yeah, great job once again from Sean Brimblecombe and Steve Melling out qualifying the likes of Jarks and Moss McDonald. So,
Yep.
Going to be a really good battle throughout the season.
Yep, definitely. Look, what would you call Watkins? It would be more a GT3 circuit, wouldn't it? Because of the load on through the corners. It's almost a bit of both, maybe, because you got to run up the hill. It's got the big long straight.
I feel like, to be honest,
GT2 or GT3?
I would have said a GD3 based on the loading and the flow of the circuit. Yep. I think Monza and Paul Ricard are more GD2 style circuits.
Yep.
So I would have favoured this for the GD3s, but I'm super impressed with the performance out of the GD2s and the drivers that have chosen them. So yeah, well done to them. And equally saying the pace, the qualifying plus the race pace, the likes of Webley, Matty, Rees, Fodado and co, incredibly well. But solid performances once again from Nash, Shields, as well as Enright. Perkins had a great race too. There was up amongst the thick of it. Good battles. So obviously 3 classes of racing, Pro-Am and Am class racing here. So there's plenty to play for.
Yep. And you can clearly see, just on the totem there, guys, who's running in those GT2 cars. As you can see, Sean Brimblecombe in 6th position, and then Steve Belling, Mossy, McDonald, Sharks.
Yep.
So clearly, you can see that with the little red triangle in the corner on the totem. Few more seconds to run down on this clock before we run into the final race of tonight. Man, I'm nearly out of breath. My God, I know we say these seem like they only go for 10 minutes and they're 20, but there is so much going on, not only qualifying, not only in the races, but even in the qualifying. The leaderboard can change so quickly. 1 lap dash for the qualifying. We are winding down into the last 10 seconds, J-Man, for what is the last race tonight for round 1 in Asrnz's 2025 GT GT Series. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that name. Last of the main game here for Asrnz for 2025, and then they are going to run some pretty random stuff. They have got some ideas up their sleeve to run for the rest of the year. Stay tuned. Webley, top of the list, J-Man. Mate, where did he start? Last race, back of the pack.
Yeah, started at the back. So once again, is he going to go 1-7-1? Wouldn't be a bad result for round one. I'll tell you what, could have been a lot worse. But Fordo, he also went, he's gone 3-2. Maddie's gone 2-3. So I tell you what, John Carter, you got your work cut out for you this week on the abacus, mate, because there's plenty going on. These triple super sprint rounds certainly.
Yeah, and throw a couple of different classes of car in, J-Man, just to mix it up a little bit. Eh?
Oh, he's a magician. He's a magician on the numbers, on the abacus. Absolutely,
yes.
Does a fantastic job. Anybody that's got to see the point structure and the points layout from John Carter, it is second to none. It is an absolute brilliant piece of work.
Absolutely.
A lot of time and effort on it. We appreciate it.
Yeah, the good people over at Asrnz, lucky to have these sort of talents in the background, as is all the admin, J-Man, at Asrnz, working hard behind the scenes to deliver. Like, this is freaking awesome. Like, seriously. Like, these guys have been testing the limits with tyre and freaking race length and stuff for the last year or 18 months or so. And longer. We could go.
Yeah, a lot of R&D.
Hey, look, hang on. I'm saying the last 18 months. 10th anniversary for Asrnz this year.
Yep.
Asrnz running for 10 years as an online racing community in Assetto Corsa, ladies and gentlemen. Starting in Assetto Corsa and now in Assetto Corsa, or ACC, shortly, briefly. So, yeah, awesome stuff. These guys always mixing it up. We are seeing it here again tonight, J-Man, in round one, the end of their 10th year anniversary series in the GT cars here. This is freaking awesome, man. I tell you, this is the pinnacle. I reckon they really nailed it this time. I really do.
Yeah, and hey, another little thing to go on and behind the scenes, if you're
talk to me.
Acutely aware of what's going on here too. There's very much a team spirit going on here. So obviously you've got Webley. He's racing for Giga Races, as is Shane Fordo. You've also got Maddie and Steve Reese racing out of the Fargon stable. So don't think for a second that there isn't a little bit of team rivalry going on.
You think so?
Here. Absolutely. There's some bragging rights, and with points on the line, with Webley's 7th place finish in race 2, there's a lot to play for this one. Obviously, Shane with 2 strong finishes, Maddie with 2 strong finishes, and also Reese taking out race 2.
So you only got to look at those. You only got to look at those front 3 rows there, J-Man, don't you? Just to see that little power struggle there going on as we roll up to the start-finish line. Webley, Maddie, Rees, Fordo, Nash, Brimblecombe, Shields, Enright, Melling, and Simpson rounding out the top 10. Look at Brimblecombe, my God! Oh, there's touch between Rees and Webley as well. Oh, my God! There's Webley off. Brimblecombe, unbelievable. Rees tags Fordo on the way through as well. Oh, my. We don't normally do first lap bloody replays, but let's have a look at this. Wow. Yes. Oh, my God. Perkin Fast Moss as well in the background. J-Man, it's on. Look at this. The elbows are out.
Gloves are off for race 3.
Gloves are off for race 3. This is only round 1. Mind you.
Good
Oh,
stuff.
my
What a great
God.
start there. And I'll tell you what, Brimblecombe threw caution to the wind down to the 90, turn one. And then Maddie with a little bit of a touch-up and maybe a
Oh, I can't
potentially a
believe
close.
my brain is exploding as I see Brimblecombe in first position. I'm like, that just blows my freaking mind. I can't believe that Audi's out in front. Red Bull Audi of GT2
Yep.
Audi of Sean Brimblecombe out in front. Matty T, Steve Rees, Timmy Nash, a swathe of GT3 cars behind him. We've got Matty, Rees, Nash, front of those, Shields. I think Enright's in a GT3. Mellings, the first GT bloody 2 car.
Well, second one because Brimblecombe's out the front.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's the first GT2 car in behind Brimblecombe. So
Yep.
there's a big gap. So kudos to bloody Sean. Look at that. Unbelievable. Look at it.
And Webley's got a lot of work to do once again. We saw it in race 2.
Look at the punch. We're just going to get over the rear wing of the Brimblecombe Audi and look at it just walk away from the Mustang. Can't miss Matty T's Mustang. Bright pink powder blue. Gets into the corners. It's a different story. It's a very good example of the difference in grip and power between these two cars, J-Man, to look over the rear wing of Brimblecombe's Audi and look back at Matty T and Steve Rees here. You can see the big bad Bentley in the background there. Headlights ablaze again.
Oh, I tell you what, though, man, you look back from that, the pack is absolutely going off.
It's epic.
Moss,
it's epic.
Sharks, Perkins, McDonald. It is absolutely spiced up.
No
Webley
surprise. No
Puts
surprise.
a move on Kenny Simpson.
In the inside there. Simpson. Awkward corner that too. That left-hander coming back out onto the main circuit there.
Yep.
Cambers up, cambers off. Webley, very wide.
Definite track cut there.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Simpson. Who else has made a position in the background? Looks like Kim. Maybe over Baker. Baker!
Look at the
Well
run
back.
now. Rees on Matty.
Turner.
Rees got the run.
Turner on Baker. Sharks on Moss. Sharks on Moss up the hill in the marbles. Sharks not being able to get that Audi on the inside there because that run, that signature move we've seen all night. Look at that, too little too late.
Oh, it doesn't work on another GT2 car, does it?
Well, maybe not. I don't know, like you mentioned, J-Man.
Yeah, he's attacking Timmy Nash now. Oh man, these guys are going to roll out. I mean, these front-running GT3 cars, Stewie, are going to roll out of round one and just wonder what they got to do to stop the Brimblecombe GT2 car off the starts because it has got so much horsepower.
Yeah, but it comes back. It does come back about, what are we talking about?
Lap 6, lap 7, yep.
Yep, yep. So,
Probably over
then,
halfway.
And then it goes into defensive mode.
Yep.
Sean does. but so it's that
wags
last.
the tail.
That's the last third of that race that is critical, isn't it? With that car.
How's the gaggle of GT2 cars? Moss.
Oh,
Jones,
Madison Nelly.
Melling.
Oh, Maddie, Matilda, I'm not sure what your name is.
Maddie.
Maddie just tickling the back of Brimblecombe's car there. Now vulnerable to Rees. Rees backs out. Very close between the top three here.
Webley just sets the fastest lap of the race, 44.5. He's coming. He's up to P12 already. He's got
on
Lee
it.
Perkins on his sights. Melling is under attack now from
And
Moss.
look at what's in front of Webley there. You got Perkins, Jones,
Oh,
Moss.
Frodo gets
Oh
Nash.
no! quick replay on that. Let's have a look at that. Oh, yeah, easily. Nash runs a little wide off the right-hander, running up to the bus stop.
So, and then once
Bordeaux,
you come out
clean,
of that,
clean, cool.
you'll see that Moss was attacking Melling, and very, very quickly it became Jarks passing Moss to start attacking Melling. And oh, look at Webley down the outside, inside, outside now.
On Lee Perkins. Oh, he's going to leave him there. Oh, is he going to do that? Is he going to
run around the outside? He's so strong here.
Can he even do that? He just did that, J-Man.
I can remember calling Webley here a few seasons ago in the ROC.
Wow.
And he was doing that in the GD4s. So good.
Amazing, amazing. So, Sharks, look, well, pretty well from Melling. Look, let's get a rear wing of Melling's car here. Look at the bloody crowd that is behind that car there. That is Damien Jarks-Jones, Geordie Moss, Brandon Webley, Lee Perkin. I think there's another one after that. I think that's John McDonald. And it's actually Kenny Bloody Simpson. Just the top
end of town, though. It goes Pit Viper. It goes Fargon, Giga. And then it goes to Orange Express.
Look at this. Look at this run. Look at this run. We'll get over the rear wing of Brimblecomb's car again. Look at the pace of this. But watch this as they run into the bus stop here. Watch these GT cars, the GT3 cars. Range up. Look at that. Oh, Brimblecombe wide, J-Man.
Yeah.
He's gone.
He'll be vulnerable here.
Matty T around him.
Still with a good tyre, though. Still with a good tyre. It's not done.
Look at the pace. Look at the pace. Wow.
Then look at Fondo down the inside.
What?
He's going to take this and shut the door on Steve Rees. Steve Rees goes to the grass. Watch Brimblecombe here. Maddie goes to defend. Oh, and she does cover. Beautiful move.
Oh, Brimblecombe, it's not over. Here we go. Oh, or is it? It is. I think it is. Wow, what an exchange between these guys. Who's that in the background? That's Tim Nash.
Timmy Nash.
That's Nash. Who's been calling Nash all night? I think that's JC. Just to mention you. Go, Timmy. There you go, JC. That's all happening.
Watch the distance, though. Sean Brimblecombe.
Wow.
If he can catch up Matty again up the big back straight, he'll make some margin here down to 1.
Look at the gap, Jamie. Stop it. It's not gonna happen.
But you watch the pace of this thing. They all run it out wide. They run it out hugely wide. And then you watch the gap close here.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh,
he tags the wall. And look at Rees on Fondo here.
At the background.
With an outside run. Can he sweep around the inside? Shane's not going to give this up.
GT3. Shane's done it. Nice. Epic stuff. Webley in the background as well. J-Man all over the back of Geordie Moss. I don't know where to look. My God. Sharks on freaking Melling. It's all happened.
Oh, look at Webley here down the inside of Moss. Moss will have the power down here. And
will he?
Yeah, he'll race him to the inside of the corner. If he can hold it, he'll out-drag Webley. But Webley's so good down the outside here.
But the grip of the GT3 and Webley is very tidy through that corner.
But then watch this KTM. Webley with the drive. And who's that? That's McDonald on Moss now. So Fondo now, can he mount an attack?
Plenty going on, ladies and gentlemen. We have under 10 minutes to go. We are more than halfway through this final race. Fondo on Brimblecombe.
He is
really
right with them. Sucked up underneath the wing.
Oh, look at the Bentley. I think it looks like Fondo backed out of that, not to make contact. Here we go again, and mate, look, Brimblecombe. Let's get over the rear wing of Brimblecomb's car. Have a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
Reese loose in
Reese
the background as
out
well.
wide. Up against the wall. My. Look at this. It is on.
Oh, it scares me every time they come into the
Let
bus stop.
quick replay over the rear wing of Shane Frodeno's car. Have a look at this. Oh my! Wow.
So Shane's got to be careful here. He's attacking
No,
Brimblecombe, and
mate.
every time he does it, he's vulnerable to
There's
Reese.
trouble. It's trouble. It is absolute trouble. Plenty going on.
Jarks and Melling now too as well, a little bit further back.
Oh God, I can't. The cameras won't even go there because it's just too close up the pointy end. I keep clicking the button and it won't go back there. It's just no, stay here. Oh dear.
Oh, Webley, poor Webley's trying to come through, and he's just like, I've got these
I'm
insanely fast GD2s in front of me.
Yeah, Jarks and Melling. Yeah, these two guys. They're just like, nah.
I don't know.
Nah. Oh, and it just, and we did actually get the cameras to click back, and it was on Webley, and he was out in the grass, just trying to make something happen in behind the Melling and Damien Jones car, and it still wasn't working. Look, who's in between that? Let's talk about other people. Aaron Enright, Neville Shields,
Yep.
Timmy Nash. Okay, these boys just picking up that mid-pack there, 5th, 6th and 7th, respectively, and then it is Melling 8th.
Oh, Reese Fontano again.
Oh, God, are we going to get back up there? Let's go back up there. It's Fontano with a big
Sideways through the chicane.
big slip. Let's get over the rear wing of Shane Fontano's car here.
Jones,
Just have a look at this.
Melling.
Quickly, we're going to get back to it, J-Man.
Yep.
There we go. Quick replay, 15 seconds of Fontano. All over it. Webley or Melling? J-Man?
Yeah, Jones has gone through.
So Jones in the big bad Audi, sneaking past the Maserati of Melling there. Melling, look, man, that guy's held his ground all night. But I mean, to try and hold back Jarks in that freaking Audi at the moment, it's a big call. So nice work.
Huge.
Melling, oh God, now he's got Webley to deal with. Jesus.
Fontano, Brimblecombe, they were super tight through 10, 11.
Oh, look at Reese, he's got him.
He's got the run. And look at Timmy Nash, he is amongst this, no question.
So that
Happy to run
slide,
with these boys.
that little slip, and it was ever so slightly, we're just picking it up with the replay there, J-Man, that slightest of slips from Fontano there, that's how pinpoint Reese is in behind Fontano. He's got it on, he's got it gripped up. Here we go, look at this, Reese covering from Fontano in the McLaren. Nash in the background. Man, Nash, like, really stepping it up here in the last race.
Matty with the fastest lap, 44.2, last lap around.
Enright and Jones changing positions. Let's try and get that. That is...
Oh, yeah, so Jarks hunted him down.
No, trademark. Oh, well, actually, it's not trademark because it was on the inside, not the outside. So he's still got it done, either way. Webley and Enright. Also, so Webley, I suspect, oh God, I'm lost.
There's Webley with the outside line.
J-Man, take over, I'll click the buttons.
So there you go. So what can Steve Reese do with Sean Brimblecombe? Shane Fontano had a crack, couldn't do anything. Reese is the man on the mission now. And I reckon his spot will be heading out of the bus stop chicane, look to drive around the outside of Brimblecombe with all that grip that he's got. So if he can set it up coming through the bus stop chicane and drive around the outside and take away the rights down to the left-hander heading into the boot, that for me will be the optimum position. So he needs to stay close down here to the 90. He's going to lose a bit of margin as they climb up through the S's. But he needs to be in touch when they come out of the bus stop chicane, as we see Shane Fodorou running massively wide. And this is where the fronts will start to be going away for Sean. We saw him tag the wall
Mate,
on
he's
the
got,
right-hand side early.
what's he got? 3.5 laps to go, or two laps to go. It's just,
yeah,
look at the
Yep.
punch. Look at the punch. The Bentley just disappears in the rearview mirror here. But watch it range up here again.
So this is the spot. He needs to look here. He's not close enough this time around, but to go around the outside here.
We saw Rees go around the outside earlier.
Yep.
I think last race.
Or the outside on this next one. We saw this Brandon Webley, a master,
But
go around the outside down here.
down the bottom of the hill here.
Yep.
Through the right-hander. But that is not Brandon Webley. That is Steve Rees. And Steve Rees getting the Bentley all up on the inside there. All up in Brimblecomb's grill there.
Webley in the back of shot, side by side with Damon Jones. Drives around the outside of Jones.
We were
Jones
just talking about it.
That is his signature move, but Jones with all the horsepower down to the heel.
Oh, look at that battle there. See that braking battle there, right there from the helicam.
Yep.
And
I reckon Webley's going to get this.
Oh, Webley's got it. Just the braking duel into the right-hander there, J-Man, was next level. And who is... Enright is...
Came wide.
Oh, we're getting on it. We're getting on it. And look at the background there. That is Potato and freaking Nash, J-Man.
We're going at it. Look, Nev Shields in there now. Shieldsy. Still very much a part of this battle. Maddie's taken advantage of this. She's 7 seconds down the road.
Oh, she's like, see you, boys.
Got the fuel numbers right this time.
The boys are always punching on. I'm out of here.
Yeah. But look
at Nash. Nash. Wow.
Great racing. Brimblecombe super wide through the second part of the bus stop chicane. But look at him range up here. This is the outside move I talked about. He's going really wide. He's going to cover off the inside. There it is. That's the move I was talking about.
Yeah.
Steve Rees down the inside of Brimblecombe.
Gets it done.
And he'll have the lateral grip through this next right-hander.
Okay, so
Brimblecombe will come back at him on the straight.
Is he vulnerable? Oh, it's Willie. Is he vulnerable to Frodo as well? Maybe. Let's get a quick replay of that. We don't want to sort of interrupt this too much because here we go. Just watch that. See that setup from Rees out of the big bowl there, the right-hander. Really push the Bentley front end to get it up beside Brimblecomb's Audi. Pushed it into the left-hander on the inside. Here we go. What's this? Shane Frodo.
Right, man.
What, he got one more lap left? Wow.
Oh, look, Shane Frodo attacking Brimblecombe now. Nash on the outside as well. They're side by side. Nash with a better run. Slightly better. Shane's got the inside. Nash going to try and go around the outside. Side by side. In the back of shot also too, we've got Daddy Kim and Ken Simpson changing spots, and we've also got a very, very tight battle between McDonald and Melling with Moss in tow as well. So Fodorou winning that battle over Nash at the moment, but look what that's done for Brimblecombe. It's just given him a little bit of reprieve. P3, it's still a podium for the GT2 car.
A little reprieve is fine. Any reprieve is fine, I think, for
and this
for
is the last lap.
It is absolutely the last lap. Matty T well out in front. Steve Rees has had to literally fight his way past Brimblecombe, Shane Frodo, Timmy Nash, Neb Shields, and Webley. Oh, where's Webley? 7th. My. Back there.
Shane Frodo, can he construct something here through this bowl turn? Not close enough. He's going to get out dragged here. Maddie's going to come across. Oh, she's coming. Where is she? She's coming.
Oh, just looking. We're looking out of the front of Shane Frodo's car, and the punch out of that corner from the Audi. Frodo giving it everything there. Big handfuls of opposite lock there from Frodo. And again, really pushing hard here. This
Yeah.
is the final lap, J-Man.
Matty T around the final corner is going to take this one comfortably. No problem. Absolutely clinic performance.
Leader has finished the race.
Matty over Steve Rees. Over Sean
Mate.
Brimble came in the GD2 car. The little car
look at this lot. Look at this lot behind him. Bribblecane,
Yeah.
Fonato, Nash, Shields,
Ash
Webb,
Shields.
and Webley. Freaking hell. Look at
And
him.
then Jones holds off Enright. Melling holds off McDonald and Moss.
So we're
Perkins
all-
only just holds off Danny Kim and Ken Simpson. That was super tight as well.
How close is that? So back to 15th.
Super tight.
How close is that?
Closest field we've seen over 20 minutes for a very long time.
Wally Baker across for 15th and Turner and Green. Wow. Oh my God. What an epic trio of races there, J-Man. It
Yeah.
does not get any better than that, I tell you.
Fantastic. I think that sees for me mathematically. I'm going to say I think maybe Maddie went 1-3-1. Sorry, no, she went 2-3-1 versus Reese's 1. Ooh, it's going to be tight. I can't do the maths on the fly. The totem's shifting.
Don't even try, J-Man. You'll
But,
embarrass
look,
yourself.
Fantastic performance.
Yes, and you're right, Stu. Look at how close that field is still, right across the line at the end of it. Amazing stuff. I know we're talking to short races, but amazing stuff to get that field of 18 or 20 cars across the line so closely bunched. J-Man, are we doing interviews tonight? These triple rounds are so hard to do. We've got to get the abacus out and try and work out how we were talking to. What are we doing?
I'm not sure who's gonna think that, but look, first grab off the rank. I'm gonna grab Sean.
We're going to
Brimble
grab
down
someone.
here,
Okay, let's go.
And we'll grab Sean down. I know he's live streaming, so hopefully we won't upset.
Oh,
that too
okay.
much.
So maybe Sean's viewers can flick over here and give us a like and subscribe as well.
Hey, Sean, fantastic performance. Finally got that podium, mate. Just absolutely epic performance in the GD2 car tonight, mate. Were you fully entertained there as we were?
I was sweating bullets the whole time, man. That was so much fun, especially because I knew the move that Steve-O used on me last time, and I was trying not to let that happen when Maddie went by, and then just Steve-O's an absolute menace in that Bentley, so he just found a way around again, which was really sick. And I tried to keep up with him, but it just lose so much time in those last two corners. It's probably the biggest time loss that you get. But yeah, that was so much fun. Just the difference in speed and having to defend for your life depends on it was just nuts. I'm absolutely wrapped. That was probably the funnest race I've ever done in my life.
Well, mate, it's round 1 of 10, and you're gonna leave these GD3 drivers leaving here tonight going, what do we got to do about the starts from Sean Brimblecombe and the horsepower that you know, there's strengths and weaknesses, mate, and you really did a fantastic job to put the car in the right positions and defend where you needed to, and then utilize the car's horsepower and straight line speed, and you know, and that takes some serious amount of ability. But you're going to have these guys and girls coming out of here asking the questions, what do we got to do off the starts to hold back Sean? Because that was outstanding to watch, mate. So congratulations, that was fantastic entertainment.
Thank you so much. It was my pleasure. That was one of the best races I've ever been a part of. That was so much fun.
Good stuff, mate.
Looking forward to next week.
Yeah, 100%, mate. And hey, look, well done on the stream. It looked good, mate. You had plenty going on. So well done, and thanks for the chat, Sean.
Thank you. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, mate. So that was Sean Brimblecombe takes P3 in race 3, and I think without a doubt, I'm going to have to grab Steve Rees down here because he put on an absolute fantastic performance tonight with some of the outside moves that he ran, especially coming out of the bowl after the chicane. Steve, mate, you got to be happy with the performance tonight.
Yeah, shed loads of fun. That's all I can say. Yeah, and Shawnee fell for it again, which is good.
Yeah, he said he knew you were going to do it, and he applauded you, mate. He did. He was just like, mate, he didn't want it to happen after the other one with Maddie, and he was just like, mate, he couldn't stop it. And I thought you used that move. We called it. We knew it was coming. We called it well before and knew that was your spot because, look, the speed differences on the straight is demoralising at best at times, and then the lateral grip that you guys have just made for fantastic racing. But what are you going to do about these GD2s off the start, mate? They are rapid.
I really don't know. I mean, we've got some tracks where it's much longer run to turn one as well, which is going to be super interesting.
Yeah. No, well, I think it's an absolute masterstroke from the ASR Brains Trust to put this together. I've never seen it. I'm sure it's been trialled or maybe done before, but the level that you all ran tonight was super impressive. And I just a little bit of a shout out to the Far Gone teamwork and the Giga teamwork. That's another little dynamic that we've picked up on. That's going to be entertaining throughout the series as well.
Absolutely, yeah,
Steve. So
all I can say is I've never been at the same time as frustrated and having as much fun.
Hey, look, well done, man. Outstanding performances, victories, podiums, sort of performances we'd expect out of Steve Reese. And look, entertainment-wise, mate, I applaud you because it was probably one of the most exciting nights we've seen in a long time, and it's a testament to A, the class of cars, and B, certainly the class of driving. So well done, Steve, on an epic night. And I know John Carter's got his work cut out for him to try and work out who actually took the honours that round because it's super tight.
Super tight, yeah, absolutely.
Awesome, mate. Appreciate the chat, Steve Rees.
Cheers, mate.
Might be able to take that P4 off of the sticker this season, I think.
I'll keep it there for now.
All right, mate. Well done. Cheers for the chat.
That's a bit cheeky.
Cheers.
Yeah, mate. All right, so there you go. And look, we're going to grab Maddie down.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, she took. Oh, sorry, Maddie, interrupt you there.
Sorry, I was talking to someone. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, mate. Hey, congrats on an absolute clinic in race 3. There was plenty of action behind you, but got the fuel right for race 3 and just walked away with it. But more importantly, Maddie, how good was it from your perspective racing against these GD2s, trying to work them over with all the straight line speed and then having a super successful night for your team as well?
And having Webley giving you bad information.
Webley was running 42 litres, and so race 2 I was like, all right, I'll go 42 because I didn't look at how much fuel I had left. But I guess I just used more fuel than Webley.
So you got a heavier right foot then.
Yeah, I got a heavier foot. But that battle with Sean was great. I mean, it was the only battle I had all night, really, because other than that, I was kind of just in my own spot. It was really fun trying to pick the spot, It got to a point where I'm like, okay, I've got to back up for this corner so that I can get the run. Otherwise, I'm going to have to come off throttle when I'm going to rear end him otherwise. So back up a bit, get a better run so that I could get as close as possible coming into bus stop. And then I knew I could get him after that because there was just a huge pace differential in the corner after bus stop.
Yeah. We could actually see you picking up the brake pedal in a normal situation where you'd actually be on the right pedal. So you were trying to time your run, and yourself and Steve Reese did that incredibly well tonight.
It's good
Webley
to see
also.
Team Fargon showing up.
Yeah, and hey, look, it's a strong fighting spirit there, between yourselves and the Giggers as well, and obviously there's obviously that Pit Viper car in there as well is doing a fantastic job. Look, super entertained, Maddie, and look, you've come out of that with great results again tonight. Like I said to Sean and to Steve, John Carter's got his work cut out trying to work out the points for that one because you all had a bit of glory in that one. So
everyone had a win, a few people. That's good. I just want to say sorry to Webley as well about lap 1. I don't really know what happened yet.
Don't
it's
bother.
A bit messy, but I think I just picked up the throttle a bit faster than him after the chaos, and so I feel bad for him, but never mind.
Yeah, we've forgotten about it already. So hey, fantastic, great results, Maddie. Love seeing you back on the grid and at your best, at your finest. Been seeing some really good results of late. The pace is phenomenal, and that Q2 pace was exceptional. So congrats on that as well.
Yeah, thanks guys. Mustang OP.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yes, of course. Shush now. Get out of here.
Yeah. Awesome, Matty. Looking forward to next week already. Well done.
Bye.
Awesome stuff. Matty T there, ladies and gentlemen. J-Man, what a cracking opening to what's going to be an amazing season. I think, like, we talked about it last week, how this looks on paper, and there you go. Straight up, first round.
Yeah.
It's shaping up, isn't it? It is totally
absolutely.
shaping up.
If I may, there's one more guy that I want to
Go.
talk to.
You do it. Do it.
Okay, I'm going to grab him down because I need to hear from this guy. This guy. Pre-race was on the fence about whether he's going GT2s or GT3s, and I really want to get inside his head about what he's just witnessed tonight and just see what he thinks about the whole situation. Shano.
Do we need to get in front of those head?
Well, not
this is a.
You know what I'm thinking now?
PG show.
Yeah,
I'm thinking, where is the start line and because if it's at the start of the straight, we're all screwed.
It is what it is, right? Is it as good as what we just witnessed? I feel like it's going to be like this all season long. I'm not sure. I mean, the brains trust yourself and your team at Asrnz here done a fantastic job to put this together. I think there's a myriad of factors that make it so good. That tonight, the 20-minute sprints, the fall off the dig on the GT2 cars probably came later than I think some of you guys anticipated. They did a great job managing the horsepower versus the lateral grip. But I don't know what you're going to do about the start procedures with these GT2s. They are so rapid, Shane. But I just wanted to ask you, because you were on the fence whether you're a GT2 or GT3, and are you comfortable with your decision, mate?
Yeah, well, I was thinking, maybe I made the wrong decision here, because yeah, that was pretty awesome to see how quick they were. But there's a few guys away as well, so we'll see if everyone turns up next week. Yeah. Hopefully there's more of a gap.
Okay.
Yeah,
So what do you say? Work in progress.
Yeah. Well, I can't change now, so I'm stuck with the parent.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And so the flavour was, I think from Steve Rees, I think he said something along the lines, there's never been so frustrated but so entertained in an online race before. Much the same, Shano? You're just trying to work out how to deal with it?
Yeah, that sums it up pretty good. Like, I was having good fun, but I'm just like, come on, let's it's
lean forward.
Just make a mistake, let me pass.
Hey, look,
it's pretty fun. Yeah,
awesome.
Look, from the start of the night to the very end, we were fully entertained, and I don't know statistically if we've ever seen a finish of, certainly it was the top 15 cars, I think Davo called.
Oh, so close, man, so close, particularly in the last race there.
Yeah, closest field we've ever seen.
Yeah,
it was close to me and Nash. Well, I thought he might get me at the line. It was real close.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a cool season, I think. So all the different tracks.
Yeah,
good stuff, Shano. Fully entertained. Well done on a super successful night. Like I said, you're in the mix as well. We'll wait to see what John Carter comes up with post-race on the points and see how that looks. But I tell you what, it's going to be tight, and good to see the Giggers in Fargone going head-to-head for that one tonight as well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, cheers, guys.
Well
awesome.
Done,
Thank you, Shane Farado, ladies and gentlemen. J-Man, what
I'll shut it down. I'll shut it down now. I'll let you wrap it up. I could go on all night about what I just said.
I know. And look, so could I. Look, we've got to give ASR. We're just the broadcasters here. We are MATCHFIT Entertainment. We're just throwing this stuff out there on the internet for you guys. But Asrnz and their team have put what J-Man and I think is a spectacular, a spectacle, J-Man. Already, it's round one. Just talking to those boys, there is so much more to come. That was just Watkins Glen. That was GT2s and GT3s together in what is Asrnz's First round of the 2025 GT Series. Hey man, oh, mate, I'm out of breath. We've got we've got a whole bunch of stuff going on. We've got MatchFit giveaways. Obviously, MatchFit giving away like skin prizes for the best painted car. And look, I tell you, you guys can sway us with a little bit of money if you like. And we're going to give away other stuff. But look, Asrnz have really put together an awesome package here with this series. You guys got to get involved. Links are in the description to their Discord. Sign up, people, and get amongst it, because
you'll enjoy it.
You will enjoy it. Just watch that stream tonight. You will enjoy it. And as always, please support MATCHFIT Entertainment by giving us a quick like and subscribe there on your way out at the end of the night here. Or just click it anyway. Click the buttons. Ladies and gentlemen, J-Man, great night again tonight. We're going to be back next week for round 2. Let's get the calendar up. Hang on. Wait, there's more. Round 2. Where are we? Hungaroring. Super Sprint. Same again. Triple round for next week at Hungaroring. Get amongst it, ladies and gentlemen. Click the links in the description. Give us a like on the YouTubes. And we are going to join you all again next week here for the Asrnz 2025 GT Series. Thank you very much, everybody. See you next week.
Bye for now.